it's pretty obvious, man. You guys are racist, man, for not liking Candace Owens. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You guys are intolerant, and but I was thinking about it, and I think I saw like maybe like one or two of her videos, and I thought it was pretty funny. Um, but I never really stuck with it um, because there's too many videos, there's too many so-called conservatives, there's too many anti-SWs and all that stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to keep track with all these people, you know. And like you got to give her a props because it just shows you how you know it's easy to trick conservatives, and also shows you, like I said, when conservatives want to support you, they do a really good job, and they'll give you a lot of money. So she was smart for doing that. He was like, man, these conservatives are gullible. They don't want to look racist. They want to help black people out. This is what they do. They help black people out when it's time to help them. So it was a pretty good hustle, and it worked out. Now, people are saying that her views were pretty like minor, and anybody could have said them. Um, but I thought she was pretty funny. I mean, it like I said, it also shows how easy you can mimic all this stuff. So even if she was like a fake, she was able to like mimic it, and everybody was fooled. And it's pretty obvious that a lot of the conservative women, I don't know if these people are actually conservative. Like I was saying about a lot of these people, that we don't know if they're actually conservative. They could be just a bunch of liberals posing as conservative. And these women, or they could be conservative women, lazy conservative women that didn't do anything about the other women, other liberal women that was ruining society. They could actually be conservative women that were lazy, and they didn't do anything about, the liberal women and all the other women to ruin the society. And now that it's comfortable to come out, they're finally coming out because they know there's a lot of thirsty dudes out there that are desperate for women and desperate for conservative women. So it ain't that hard to trick them. They thirsty, and they want conservative women, and they know that if they get a conservative woman, they ain't gonna have no trouble. So there's this belief that if you get a conservative woman, she'll know her role, and the relationship will be easy. So that's why, like Roman Millennial and all these people, Lauren Southern, they don't really live a conservative life at all. They don't even have a husband or any kids. All they got to do is just say that they are, and and then all of a sudden guys are like, yeah, I believe you. And it's like, it's weird too, cause and these women, they get famous like real fast. They didn't really do anything. It's saying something anybody could have said. And just because of their looks, just because they said they were conservative, all of a sudden it plateaus, you know, their success. And it shows you how, like, and then also it brings other women to the movement. So it also shows you how women want to see good-looking women, and of course men also want to see good-looking women. So the reason why RedPillBlack was able to get this far is because she was good-looking, and she had her natural hair. Another thing, most of the black women don't have their natural hair, but she did, and she had, you know, natural beauty. She didn't have a lot of makeup on. Like Lauren, she wears a lot of makeup, and was a fake Goldie. She wears a lot of makeup. But RedPillBlack, she didn't have a lot of makeup on. She was natural, and had a natural beauty, and it plateaued, you know, her to, be very successful. And she was on everybody's show. That was weird. I was like, damn, man, she's on everybody's show. How did that happen? So, like you said, like she's black, she's a woman, she's a conservative. Like you said, like people reject all of what you're saying if you're just a white guy, a straight white male. But as soon as you're like a black woman, automatically they'll listen to you. So people, it's like the market for not wanting to be, you know, not wanting to look racist or be racist. This whole like race, it's not like I said, it's a race to be not racist. So as soon as they're like, okay, she's black, she's a woman, okay, oh yeah, we're gonna support her, we're gonna give her all this money, yeah, this is awesome. And then you look at her, you're like, wait a second, she's trying to make a doc site? That's kind of dangerous, man. You can, it's crazy. You can, it's a website where you can just dox anybody you want, and even kids. Oh man, do you know how powerful that is? Like, that means that people on the right can go on this site and dox people on the left they don't like. That means news people can go on this site. So I don't know, man. You think about it, this woman is genius. I don't know if she came up with this on her own or what. Because this is like some FBI, CIA, like George Soros type stuff, man. It's some like, you know, to even come up with this idea and not have any money is crazy. Like, how do you come up with this? That's some BuzzFeed type stuff right there. But even the people on the left was like, nah, you can't do this because, you know, because they knew once you give that power to people, the people on the right might be doxing people on the left. So if you're Antifa, like, and you say something that you don't like about Trump, or you don't like about, you said you're gonna kill Trump, or you say you're gonna harm someone, somebody on the right can go in there, take a picture of your screenshot, you know, and then put it on the site, and then bam, you can, I don't know how it finds you. It must be taking your IP address or something. Or I guess maybe because your account is linked to like other accounts, I guess it gets your name and you just look for that name somewhere. I don't know how it does it. I don't know how it gets your information. Somehow it gets it, or you know it somehow. But you already see, they already like tested it out, man. You can get your Facebook information, and they can see who your friends are. They can see you on Twitter, and it's crazy. And like, how did she come up with that? It's like I forgot where she said she worked, but I don't know if it was like, it had something to do with like, I don't have information, but it's some scary stuff. And I don't know if she came up with that by herself. I was like, because I think about it, that's pretty clever. She came up with that by herself. But it's dangerous though. I mean, we already know there's already some other individuals that are trying to come up with this stuff too, but they're trying to use the government. You know, if this is freelance, if this is like built from the ground up, it's gonna be more dangerous to the government, because everybody knows the government's incompetent, they stupid, they're not really that smart, they're not that clever, they can't come up with something like this, and they're not bold enough to do it because they're probably gonna lose money. And like I said, it's not smart enough to come up with something like this. So stuff like this is usually thought up by like individuals, not groups of people. So it's a scary thing. I mean, I ain't really worried about it. I ain't really that big. I ain't worried about it. But it just shows you, man, it's like, you know, just look for traps, man. It's like, it's easy to pose as XAWs. It's easy to depose as conservatives. I mean, because you gotta think about it, like, once people watch what's popular and they watch what people like and what people react the most to, there's always gonna be people, con artists that come in and pose as things to get money. I mean, they got GoFundMe's up for all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, you got people as sick as like their son get killed in a drive-by or something, and they need money for like a funeral, and they'll go on GoFundMe. You're like, I need money for my funeral for my son. Like, wait, you don't have insurance? But anyway, so man, you don't know what people are gonna do. So like I say, is are trapped conservative. But yeah, just like be wary of people because it's easy to fake. You don't know who these people are in real life. Like you don't know who they are, and because of the internet's open now, you can find out who these people are. But like I said, people are thirsty. They're thirsty for they don't want to look racist. People don't want to look racist. You know, and conservatives definitely don't want to look racist. So that's why they were so quick to jump on the bandwagon because they didn't want to look racist. But it's all good though. I mean, just you gotta really pay attention to what people are saying. Saying, I kind of heard that from somebody else or 50 other people, because a lot of liberals are jumping ship because the whole liberal bandwagon thing ain't working no more. Lacey Green jumped ship because it was a sinking ship, and people ain't buying that stuff no more. There's always gonna be that, like, you know, that small group of crazy people that will still diehard feminist, you know, SJW people. But eventually people are like, you know what? I might try this thing right here. It's making me some money. So I'm gonna do this. So that's all that happened was she's trying to do this docs thing and she needed some money. And it was pretty clever. So I guess you can say, was she just a capitalist? She wasn't a conservative, but she was a capitalist. You know, like Ann Coulter, Milo Yiannopoulos. They're just capitalists. I wouldn't say they're conservative, just capitalists. They want money. You know, that's all it is. So she just wants money. So it's not a big deal, right? As long as you don't hurt nobody. So was she a conservative? Nope. She was just a capitalist.